What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hento Games. Today we are doing the Royal Rumble from SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. We've already done 2006 2 weeks ago, and we did 2007 last week. If you haven't watched those videos, go ahead and watch those videos and see who the winners were, because the winners move on to the next year. So the winner of last week is in here this time. I'll let you see who it was. I'll give you a hint. He is a cerebral assassin. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get this week's Rumble going. 2008 SmackDown vs. Raw. Let's see who wins.
That don't show us no love. South, stand up. We man up. That don't show us no love. South, stand up. We
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. You know what cool is? You're looking at it. Nothing beats being cool. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Viejo desgraciado. Oye, por ahí viene Carlito. Carlito. You better be cool. Señor Carlito. You do what you want. You take what you want.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're...
I don't believe it. He's been eliminated.
A textbook reversal there.
Jeff Hardy's a great singles competitor, but tag team action is where he really shines.
Not to take away from the Hardys' multiple tag team title reigns, but Jeff has also enjoyed great solo success as a European, hardcore, and intercontinental champion.
What?
He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure.
And there's the elimination. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you. He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight.
I've got the looks.
You're not going to get him with that one.
His opponent telegraphed that one. Well, there's one less superstar in this match now. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not. He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
I think it's a real shame how Tommy Dreamer has sacrificed himself over and over for a bingo hall operation like ECW.
Dreamer isn't in this business for the money or the fame, my friend. He's
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. You know, a lot of people accuse Shad of perpetuating a negative stereotype.
Big Shad's an extremely charismatic and talented competitor. I don't see any negative to him whatsoever.
Papa Foley and check
Obviously.
your rollies.
Oh,
It's
for the love
crime
of-
time.
Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second.
He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination. I'll tell you what, it seems like ever since young Gregory Helms left Raw, his attitude has just gotten worse and worse.
Yeah, but his career has taken off, JR. The first night he went to SmackDown, he won the Cruiserweight title.
Hey, Helms is a very talented young man. You can't take that away from him. I just wish he had the kind of attitude that allowed me to feel good about his success.
Well, that sounds like your problem, JR, not his.
This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
This has gone beyond just being a talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit, uh-oh, come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Woo! He saw that one coming. And over and out. Eliminated.
I'm a Raw man through and through, but I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't love to have a superstar like Rey Mysterio on the roster.
Why would you want to do something like that to Mysterio, JR? Everyone on Raw is at least... This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
I guess he is, but I'd like to see a little less sizzle and a little more steak, personally.
Oh, my God! He's been eliminated from the match. I can't believe he countered that one. I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on these. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication.
He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
That's one fewer superstar in this match. Is that? Yes, that's an elimination. It doesn't matter who Umaga's in the ring against or how I feel about them personally. I pity them.
I know what you mean. Wow, he wasn't too gentle about throwing him out.
Time to play the game.
Boy, the Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way, including the rules.
Well, when you get into the ring against a man who calls himself the dirtiest player in the game, you should know what you're getting into. That went nowhere.
Tell me something. When you look at the masterpiece, does it make you feel like even more of a loser than you normally do?
Well, actually, when I look at the masterpiece, I'm glad I don't have the out-of-control ego that he does. Look, oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick!
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple. Boy, what an incredible editor Rey Mysterio is. I'd have to say that, pound for pound, his opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR.
Seeing this hideous freak Snitsky in action sends a chill all the way.
That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too.
I'll be honest with you, King. There he goes. He's out of the match. What a reversal.
You think you know me?
Did you ever think you could...
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. There's the reversal.
to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
They certainly are. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee you they're going to leave it all in the ring.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Yo, yo, yo,
These
yo.
competitors
Fully
have
and check
studied
your
each other
rules.
very
It's
carefully.
prime time.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King.
Watch out! He reversed it! I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. I don't want to say that Mr. McMahon's cheap, JR, but I heard he won't even tip a canoe. Everyone says they can't take their eyes off of Chavo, JR, and neither can I.
That's good advice. You never know when he might try to hit you from behind. I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This one has the potential to become an instant classic.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just silently admire the masterpiece, like we were looking at a sculpture in a museum or something.
If you want to zip your lips for a few minutes, King, I won't complain. But don't expect me to show Chris Masters any more respect than he's shown to the WWE superstars and fans.
He reversed it!
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't. And that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again. I hate to admit it, but when I look at superstars like the Great Khali, part of me is glad I don't wrestle that much anymore.
Are you seriously admitting that the Great Khali intimidates you?
Don't go putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying I couldn't beat him. I'm just saying I'm glad I don't have to try. Ouch! Now there's a move that'll take the fight right out of you, JR.
Well, it's certainly not the most technical of moves, but I can't say that it's not effective.
fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio, JR? This has been one heck of a match, JR, but I think the end is in sight. These superstars are running on fumes. Ugh.
I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of any...
Here's your winner, the Great